And let's start. We are on Bhakti Vriksha week 54. Let's start our class with prayers to Srila Prabhupada. I offer my respects to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is very dear to Lord Krishna. O Spiritual Master, I offer my respects to you, your servant of your Guru, Saraswati Goswami. You're kindly preaching the message of Lord Chaitanya and delivering the Western countries. Now we'll recite the Panchatattva mantra. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay. So we are beginning our week 54. So we are very close to finishing our Bhakti Vriksha classes. So as I said, it's a 64 weeks course and we are on 54 now. So we're just 10 classes away for course completion. And so now onwards till last, we are actually going to be covering a studies in little very similar to from now onwards, it will be very similar structure of our studies. So last week we understood how as a devotee we all should behave. So all the focus now is going to be on behavior, relationships basically. How we're going to behave in relationships. So first thing we learned last class was that how we are going to uh, be as a devotee. Now onwards, this is what we learned last class. So today's class and next class, we are going to learn how should we behave with a guru, with our spiritual master. How should our behavior be with our guru? How should we conduct ourselves? Okay. And then these will be the next two classes. And then next, all the classes, all the remaining classes will be how is our different relationship with other devotee. Like last week we did my own character, my own behavior. Next two classes will be my behavior with my guru, with my spiritual master. After that, next classes will be how will I be with other devotees, like how you should behave with each other. And then the balance, all the classes, we are going to be discussing 26 qualities of a devotee. And with that, we'll come to an end with our Bhakti Vriksha course. So there are 26 qualities which Krishna has described in Bhagavad Gita. And we're going to discuss them slowly within a couple of weeks classes. So we will not rush. We will slowly learn them. So that the purpose is, from all these classes, the purpose is that we should, imbibe, we should practice those qualities in ourselves. Like how should I be as a devotee myself? How should I behave with my guru? How should I behave with other devotees? And how I should develop these 26 qualities which Krishna explains in Bhagavad Gita. Right? So this is going to be now our next 10 weeks course that I've already discussed with you. So in the last class, in just a small refresher, I'll give you that what we did in our last class so that, you can have a little connection with today's class. So in last class, we were discussing that how a devotee should be like a gentleman. Like Prabhupada always said, my devotees should be, my disciples should be gentlemen. So gentleman doesn't mean that you should be rich or very royal person. No, gentleman means that you should be polite, you should be humble, and you should give proper respect to others. We also learned that even if, how preaching is very important for all of us, in some way or the other, we should try to preach to others about Krishna consciousness. But if somebody is not accepting Krishna consciousness, somebody doesn't like to listen to you, what you're telling, then we don't have to become angry with them. We don't have to make them our enemy. We have to accept. Yes, yes, not everybody will be accepting Krishna consciousness. So we have to behave, even with them, we have to be very polite and humble. So that is what, these are the qualities that we learned in last class. And of course, we learned that how important it is to preach to others. Like even in, as I gave the example that, that now that we have made our Instagram account so popular, so many of you have contributed in that account. So even that is one kind of preaching, you know, somebody showing a painting, somebody showing cooking, somebody showing a story, explaining a story or some artwork, that how doing all these things actually you are practicing Krishna consciousness. You are, for everything, you are making Krishna as a center. Your main member in your family is Krishna. So actually, all of you who are engaged in giving videos for Instagram are also, in a way, you're preaching to others, right? So that is what our character should be: polite, humble, kind-hearted, and give respect to others and not criticize others, not find fault in others. Okay, now today we are going to learn what should be my behavior with my guru. Okay, so let's start the class with Nectar of Holy Name. Why it is so important to chant the Hare Krishna mantra. So today's Nectar of Holy Name is that to get full benefit of chanting Hare Krishna mantra, we should first chant Panchatattva mantra. So did you just observe that, when we started, those who joined for at 3:45, that I started chanting the Panchatattva mantra first, right? And now also when we started the class, Saurav was signing first Prabhupada mantra, then Panchatattva mantra, and then we signed the Hare Krishna mantra. So that is the process we need to follow. So now why do we do that? Is the reason is explained that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually is a very kind-hearted form of the Lord. He's very kind-hearted. He's very, very merciful. So when we are chanting, actually, we commit many mistakes. Like, we are thinking of something else, or maybe while chanting, we are watching our phone, or maybe watching TV, or maybe we are saying something to others. So like that, many mistakes, many offenses we do. But if we, before chanting, if we chant Panchatattva mantra, if we chant Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's name, we chant Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, you all know that. If we do that, then all our mistakes are pardoned. The Lord forgives our mistakes. So that is why we must chant first the Hare Panchatattva mantra, and then only we start the Hare Krishna mantra. So when you finish one round, again you chant Panchatattva, and then again start chanting. So after every 108, when you finish, again you chant Panchatattva, and then again you start Hare Krishna mantra. So that whatever mistake you have done, Lord will forgive you. Right? So that is our Nectar of Holy Name. So let's start our today's class. So the topic is Vaishnava behavior in different relationship. So this week and next week we are going to cover how our behavior is going to be with my guru. So for all of you, I mean, you might say I don't have a guru, but then let me remind you that whatever you are learning in these classes is given by Srila Prabhupada. So Srila Prabhupada is actually the guru for all of us. He is the prime guru for all of you. Even if you don't know it, let me tell you that he is the guru for all of you. And that is why we chant his pranam mantra before we start the class, right? So now keeping Prabhupada in mind, let's try to understand this class, right? Let's accept that yes, Prabhupada is my guru. Prabhupada is my spiritual master. Okay, so in ISKCON, we have the language of that we call guru as spiritual master. I'll just type it in chat. Okay, so in ISKCON, we use the language as spiritual master. So for all of you who are chanting very seriously, who are practicing Krishna consciousness, Prabhupada is guru for all of you. Okay. So now, spiritual master or guru actually is not an ordinary person. He is the representative of God. So like, we have the prime minister, and the prime minister cannot go everywhere because he is so busy, right? So he sends his representative. Like there is a function, right? There is a function in say, some new inauguration he has to do, and prime minister cannot go. So what he'll do, he'll send his representative. Understood? So similarly, the spiritual master is not an ordinary person. He is the representative of God. So is that understood? The first point? Is that clear? Oh, okay. Fine. Let's move. So actually, before we meet the spiritual master, like before you all came into ISKCON or before you started attending these classes, did you actually know that, how much we are suffering in this world? We are again and again taking birth. After some time, we are dying. Again, we are coming back. Again, we are taking birth. So like that, again and again, we are taking birth in this material world. So before coming to ISKCON, did anybody of you, so especially those who are attending classes for a long time now, 1 year, 2 year, those new people, I don't know how much they will be aware, but those people who are old in the classes, they will know that how before coming to ISKCON, we did not know that, we are again and again coming in this material world. We are living for some time, we are dying again with a different body, we are again coming. And we are coming and we are suffering. We are going through so much of problem. So let me share a slide with you. The picture probably it can be more clear. Okay, everybody could see. So before you came into ISKCON, were you aware that yes, we are repeatedly coming and we are suffering, we are again and again taking birth. So this knowledge actually, we were not aware of this, right? Right. So what happens is Krishna sends a guru. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that only by the mercy of spiritual master, only by the mercy of Krishna or spiritual master, his representative, we get a chance to serve Krishna. So, which means that since Prabhupada gave us this knowledge, Prabhupada gave us this Hare Krishna mantra, so only because of his mercy, because of his kindness, we able to serve Krishna. So all of you, in some way or the other, are serving Krishna, right? You're cooking, which has Krishna in it, or you're chanting. If you're not doing anything, at least you're chanting. So all that, who told you all that?
Sorry,
Prabhupada not told us,
sorry, I'm
nobody would
talking
have
about
known
the
it. Why
voice
you?
breaking. Your voice is breaking,
I,
Madhuji.
okay, 1 second, I'll just see my connection. Yeah, tell me now. I just changed my Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji, it's a little better now. I just heard Hare Krishna. Let's try.
Okay, okay, fine. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that by the mercy of spiritual master, we get a chance to serve Krishna. So, if you are able to do some service, even at home, even if you're chanting, you're cooking bhoga, it is because of the mercy of the spiritual master. And how does this mercy come? Because you all are chanting. Okay. So now moving on. So what actually the process that happens is that we are simply living our life without any knowledge. And when the spiritual master or when guru comes in our life, like in our life, Prabhupada has come. So he opens our eyes with knowledge. So whatever you're learning in the class is knowledge only, right? Like currently you're sitting in the class and you're learning so many things. It is all knowledge. So our eyes get opened with knowledge. Before that, our eyes are closed because we are in ignorance. We don't know. Somehow, anyways, we are leading our lives. But when the Guru comes, he opens our eyes with knowledge. When we hear from the Guru, our eyes become open, we become aware. Okay, well, this is right, this is wrong. This is how I should behave. And we understand that, okay, yes, Guru is sent by Krishna to me. And why Krishna has sent me? Because he wanted to save me. He wanted me to save me so that I don't suffer in this material world. And that is why Krishna sent the Guru to me in my life. So whenever you're chanting, you actually should be thanking Krishna that thank you for sending Prabhupada in our life. So we approach our Guru, we thank our Guru that because of you, we are safe. We are safe that if not in this birth, at least in some birth afterwards, we'll become free from the cycle of birth and death. So is it clear so far?
Yes,
Everybody,
Mataji.
more people, if they can say thumbs up. Anyway, whosoever video is on, many people are there, but their I think videos are off. So it's clear. I don't want to rush in. We can repeat. Huh? Thank you. I can see more people now. Okay, let's move on. So now we learn what all does the Guru teach us. Okay. So I'll keep putting in the chat those who want to note it or they'll be able to understand. So first is that we receive all spiritual knowledge through our Guru. Through our spiritual master, we receive all knowledge. And then he teaches us how to do so many things. Singing, playing musical instrument, and even, whatever artwork you're doing, craft work you're doing, everything. So maybe you don't realize it. Maybe you don't think that, oh, this thing so I already knew. But the fact is that whatever quality we have, whatever good that we're able to do, it is because of the blessings of the Guru. It is all because of the blessings of Krishna. Otherwise, there are so many talented people in the world. Why is not everybody Krishna conscious? Like painting, there are so many good painters in the world. There are so many people who do good craft work. Why only Nilanchal is doing it in this service? Why only Anshuman is doing this service? Or why only Uma is in this service? There are so many teachers. Why only Nandini is teaching to children about Krishna?
Sorry, Mataji, one more person you said, one
Why,
Mataji.
there are so many able to make such
Uma.
nice, yeah, right. Uma, yeah, Uma, Nandini. We have Anshuman, Nilanchal. We have Hemant, who's doing such nice videos on Bhagavad Gita, like cooking. We have Sonam or we have Bhumika. So why are you? There are so many other people also. It's not that only you are talented. There is so much of talent in people. But you are able to do because of mercy, because of blessings of Guru, because of blessings of Krishna, because of blessings of Srila Prabhupada. And why? Because you are so sincerely chanting. Right? So it is because of his mercy that we get engaged in some service to Krishna. And then next, the Guru teaches us how to offer bhoga to Krishna. The Guru teaches us that, when you are taking prasad, you should remember Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So when you're taking prasad, you must try to remember Gaurnita. You must try to remember Lord Chaitanya and Nityanand Prabhu. So that when you remember them, they will engage you more in their service. So all this knowledge actually comes from Guru. And now, this is what Guru gives us. So when the Guru is giving all this to us, how should we behave in return? Okay, we have understood what knowledge Guru is giving us. Guru is giving us all spiritual knowledge. He's, giving us the talent to chant, dance, to sing, to do any art and craft, to cook. All the talent comes from the Guru. He also tells us that, when you're eating prasad, you should always remember Krishna, Lord Chaitanya. So many things he's teaching us. But in return, what are we giving them? What are we giving to our Guru? So now let's learn that. So first thing is we should offer our respect, because through him we are getting all spiritual knowledge. Okay? So whenever you visit ISKCON, any close temple nearby, you must express your thanks that because of you, I know so much, I have so much of knowledge because of you. So our duty is to connect with our Guru. Our duty is to connect with our spiritual master. See, somebody is doing so much for you. In return, what can we do? At least we can express our thank you. We can express our gratitude. We can express our respect. Okay? Next, we should accept all his teachings with faith. So why do I say that? Because you should not have doubt. You should not have doubt. Okay, I learned this from Prabhupada. I learned it in the class, but I'm not sure whether it is correct or not. So why I'm saying that you should not have doubt? Because your Guru is representing who? Krishna. And he's giving you the same knowledge which Krishna gave. So there is no difference between knowledge, what a knowledge which Krishna gave in Bhagavad Gita. So if Krishna is perfect, so Guru's knowledge is also perfect. Therefore, we should not doubt our the guru, it faith. So now next is we should serve the guru. How can we serve the guru? Like, so there are two things in it. One is when the guru is in front of you, like when Prabhupada was personally present, you know, we could personally go and serve him. But now he is not there. So there are two ways. One is personally serving somebody. The more important than personally serving is the other type of serving, and that is serving him by following his instructions. So that way also we are serving. Okay. So we should serve the guru by following his instructions. So what is the meaning of follow his instructions? Follow his instructions means you follow all the rules. You don't eat non-vegetarian, you don't take onion, garlic, you don't have illicit relationships. Yeah. You should not do gambling. So you are regularly chanting the Hare Krishna mind clean. So that is the meaning of following. So Prabhupada gave us these instructions that don't eat non-vegetarian food, don't drink any alcohol. So if we are following these instructions, that means we are following our guru, and that is true respect. Okay. And next is we should be very, very obedient, and we should follow it without any argument. See, if you have faith, like how a small child is, a small child will not argue with his mother because he has complete faith that whatever my mother is telling me, it is my best of interest. Right? Similarly, a small child, similarly, we should behave in front of our guru. We should have complete faith. We should follow his orders without any argument. We should not argue, no, no, this is not correct, that is not correct. I will not do this, I will not do that. No. If your guru is not an ordinary person, he is a representative of Krishna. So how can he say something incorrect? Whatever he says, it will be correct. Right? And another thing which we must remember is that Guru is not like some Pandit in a temple. Like you see so many pujaris, so many Pandits in the temple. Yeah. So don't think that he is going to give you any material gain, or he's going to solve your material problems. So Guru is not here to solve our material problems. What is Guru here for? Can anybody tell? If he is not solving a material problem, then what is the purpose of Guru? Anybody can answer. What will he do? What is the benefit of having a Guru in our life? Can anybody raise their hand and answer? Or just like that, they can answer?
All the learning, Jayaprakash Prabhuji is saying all the learnings which we are getting about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all the other people. This
Yeah, but a very big reason. See, he's not solving our material problems. What is the biggest thing that he is going to give us? Of course, knowledge and all, everything is given. But what is the biggest thing he is going to give us? Very easy. We have learned it so many times in a class. Nothing new I'm going to tell. I just want to know how many of you remember. What is the purpose of Guru in our life? Of course, knowledge.
teaching
He
about
guide.
Krishna. Nita Mata
Yeah,
is teaching about Krishna.
correct, correct. Very close, very close. Little more effort. Very close. Yeah, something to do with
Connecting to
Krishna.
Krishna. Anshuman Prabhuji is saying connecting to Krishna.
Can you repeat, Saurabh?
Anshuman Anshuman
Ah,
Prabhuji is saying connecting with Krishna.
yes, yes, yes. He is going to send us back to Krishna. Yes, he is going to send us back to Krishna. I put it in chat. Correct. That is the biggest thing Guru is here for. He is going to guide you, not for solving your material problems, not for giving you a job, not for getting you a good wife or husband, not for giving you money. A true Guru is a Guru who is representative of Krishna, is here so that we stop this cycle of birth and death, so that we go back to Krishna. And this is why, we look for a true Guru, some homa or some rituals. So because he is representing Krishna, he makes sure that we go back to Krishna. But then it's not that only he will do his duty, we will not do our duty. So our duty is that we make it a goal of our life to follow his instructions and make our life successful. Right? So if he is doing so much for us, he's giving us so, like you all attended the classes on Prabhupada, right? We did 10 weeks of classes on Prabhupada, and you see the kind of struggle he went through his life. 70 plus, he went to US. He had only 40 rupees in his pocket. He went there, and with so much of life struggle, he had 3 heart attacks in the ship. And all this he did so that we understand that we have to become free from the cycle of birth and death. We have to go back to Krishna. So much struggle he did for us, right? So what is our duty? Our duty is that we follow his instructions with faith. We don't doubt his words. We don't doubt his words. We follow his instructions regularly. We believe in him. If we do all that, then I'm sure Prabhupada will take care of all of us, and we will all go back to Krishna. So today class, we are discussing about our behavior with the Guru, right? So what is our behavior with the Guru is, we should offer our respect. We should accept all his teachings with faith. So I'll give you in points. Okay. So first point is give him respect because all knowledge is coming from him. Second, we accept his teachings with faith. Third, we serve him by following his instructions, even if he's not in front of us, but we are serving him by, okay, I'll give you an example. Again, I'll give you a prime minister example. Uh, a good employee or a good person who's working in the team of the minister, even if he doesn't meet the minister daily, but how is he serving the minister? By honestly working, by doing his duty, right? So you're not meeting, the employee is not meeting the minister. Maybe employee is not meeting the boss daily. Boss is sitting in some other office, but he's serving the boss. How? By honestly working for him. So similarly, we can also serve Prabhupada, we can also serve our Guru. How? By following his instructions. Is that clear? And then lastly, we should be obedient and follow his orders without any argument. So all this is clear. So last class we learned how should we behave, politely, respect. We don't criticize anybody. We don't do any fault finding anybody. Even if somebody is not Hare Krishna, I lost the connection, I think. Okay,
Yes,
so is
yes,
the class clear? Is the class clear? Is today's session clear?
yes, yes, Mataji. We see thumbs up. People are saying yes. People are saying good.
So just to repeat, last class we did our behavior, our character. This class we are doing how should we behave with our guru? How should my character be, my relationship with my guru? Even if the guru is not present in front of me, just like a boss and an employee. Boss is not there, yet the employee is serving him nicely. Similarly, we should have relationship with our guru, and I've given you a lot of points on that. Next class, we are going to continue the same only, right? So we'll be covering all these relationship things also in the next class. So we can have question answers. Any doubt you can clarify in the question.
Mataji, I can take 2 minutes.
Okay. We can start. I'll spot. Sorry, you can spotlight. I think Rasrasi has some issue in the laptop. She won't be able to spotlight. You can spotlight, or you want me to do spotlight?
So Mataji, I can choose. The problem is who to choose. I feel
Okay, no, no, I've done it. I've done it. I've done it. So we have 6, 7 questions. You can keep your questions short.
Hmm. Mataji, Prabhupada, can we know about him before his going to US? What were his qualities and good?
Yeah, I gave you in the story, no? You watch the recording right from when he was a child, then he went to college. Then we discussed all that, no, in the story. When we did those 10 weeks, we did.
Sorry, Mataji, sorry. What Uma Mataji is saying is Prabhupada before
Ah,
his past life.
past life. Oh,
Was it? What
I
was
don't know that. I'll have to find out if there is any books available on his previous Janma. Where was he serving Krishna? What was he an associate of Krishna? I have to find out. Knowing Prabhupada in this life is also not complete.
Sorry, Mataji. Uma Mataji is saying that we don't know. He was maybe it's, Narada. He would have come as an avatar of Brahma, as an avatar
Uh,
of Narada, or something like that. We don't know who Prabhupada
yeah,
was in his
yeah, yeah.
past
I'll
life.
see if there's anything available, but I've not read any reference as such. I'll find out, but I'm not aware of it. Because see, whatever we are learning is through Prabhupada. Prabhupada will not discuss about his past life. What was he? Uh, he won't have written because whatever he's writing is about Krishna. He's writing about previous acharyas, but he's not written about himself as such. I'll see if I find anything. I will share. Hare Krishna.
Sure,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Okay. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Take the other questions. Hare Krishna. The class was today very yeah, Mataji, the malas, the japa malas which you are sending, thank you so much. Also, the special time that is the Rath Yatra time that you have searched, we are doubly happy.
So because of so much of good work you people are doing, it's a thank you, appreciation. So much of hard work you people are doing, or everybody who's contributing. It's just a small token of thanks from our side. That's nothing big.
Thank you, Mataji. It was really nice.
Hare Krishna.
It was with, I think it had something to do with
Jagannath, yeah,
Jagannath Bhagwan. So
yeah.
I think there was something in the japa mala which was related to.
Yeah, yeah. Balha. There was a Prabhupada photo and there was a prasadam, I think. I read that it sent. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Danvat,
Hare
Prana.
Krishna.
So we had discussed before, Mataji, with you. I think I have been trying it. So Prabhupada, his marriage didn't work out. And did he marriage before second marriage or something like this? Because so Mataji, I'm finding it difficult for me to convince my family that I also want to take sannyas.
So we discussed it in detail
Ah,
last
we
time.
talked about it. Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's saying that he's not happy. He's been telling his folks that he should now live that kind of life. And the son, I mean, basically the family is not ready to. uh, Yeah. So he's finding basically wants to be now going that path, but is not able to go that path. And you said since Prabhupada also he had to get divorced and everything happened, and then only he could do it. So any advice, Mataji?
So again, I would say that
And I said
his
basically
family,
I don't want to basically end the marriage or something like that, but I'm ready to take care of the financial expenses every month. I'm ready to actually, yeah, I don't want any money basically. I
so I
want.
had suggested last time also that, it is not right for for me to suggest to you. Like if you are giving example of Prabhupada's family had agreed that yes, you can go because they were not ready to change themselves. Uh, so like similarly, if your family is not ready to change, but then uh, it's better that you have to make arrangements. As I said last class, also you're growing old, and you have to see that you leave home in a proper condition, and your family is always in touch with you. So all those things, I mean, I don't think I'm in the right. Would still say that whatever you discuss
I understand. मेरे को मालूम है इसे सब मालूम है मेरे को. The thing
is
is that what is the law?
a very personal question. Yeah, it's a very so it's a very question. So we'll have to handle other question. We can discuss this separately with you. Huh? It's a very personal question. So I don't think right now is the right time and place to discuss that. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Mataji. Okay, okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare
That,
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Tejal.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Uh, Danvat Pranam Mataji. And there were some internet issues at my end or maybe the interpreter's end. I didn't actually understand. So Brahmin and the Guru. Huh. That time the internet was not working, Mataji. You were saying that
Okay.
yeah, the Brahmin does some puja and all that.
Yeah. Yeah. So see, a guru is not at the same level at the Brahmin. Brahmin will help you in doing all the puja, all the different ceremonies. But the guru is not meant for that. Guru is, you cannot go to a guru and ask and tell him that, okay, I want a nice job, or I want this, I want that, because the purpose of guru is to make you free from that's what we were discussing in the class. How you can
Sorry,
watch
Mataji.
the recording and you can learn from that. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Mataji. Sorry, sorry. Another question I have.
Okay. Maybe
Sorry, Mataji, your voice is breaking.
another question from her.
Yeah, can we take that question, Mataji?
Yeah, is it short? I can take after
Yeah, short, short,
one
Mataji.
more question maximum. Okay.
Something in my family, my relatives, if I am pursuing Krishna conscious,
Yeah.
astrologer, Rahu Ketu, and some Shani, some kind of something to wear and stuff like that. There was a lot of kind of advices coming in from that. So, I mean, sorry, if there, there are those kind of advices, what is better? What is comparatively better? What should I follow basically?
See, whatever has to happen in your life actually should happen, because if you do these, what we call it, upay in Hindi, we call it, if you do all for these grahas and do some kind of way complete, doing some kind of upay by pacifying these navagrahas, it is better to bear the pain and tell Krishna to give you the strength to bear the pain, so that once and for all these problems get the quota gets over in this life itself. Your quota, and in the next birth you will not have to go through the same pain again, because it will be over. And by chanting, anyways, you are finishing all the bad karmas. So my suggestion to you is not to go with these things, and depends on how your family pressure is, but you have to take a decision on that. You can take one more question, Sara. Last question.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Just one more question we can take. Short question, Akshu.
Hare Krishna. So Mataji, so one part of my soul who is all not doing any of the forbidden things, not eating meat, not taking alcohol and all of that, and doing my chanting regularly. And the second thing is that with my relatives and all at home and stuff like that, we are able to follow. But sometimes we go out. Some people go out. They have beer. They have non-veg and stuff like that. But next day they go to the temple and say sorry. So how does that work, Mataji? And this they do it repeatedly.
Yeah. So it is wrong. Yeah, it is wrong. I mean, if you think that actually it is one of the 10 offenses of chanting also, that if you think I will do this bad thing and I would, it's clear its effect by chanting. People think that, okay, I will let me do this sin, and then by doing some donation or giving charity, I will, finish the effect of this bad thing. Then that doesn't happen. If you committed something bad, it is done. It is done already. So you cannot remove its effect by chanting or doing anything pious. So it is not good, and you should not do it, because you will get its result. I think that by doing good work or pious work, by giving charity, we can uh, remove the effect of whatever bad we are doing. That doesn't happen. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Mataji.
Thank you, everybody. Sorry, so next time. Sonam, you can, and even Sanjay Prabhu also, you can send me your question in chat. Sorry, it's 7:05 now. Won't be able to take more questions. Hope all of you are observing Ekadashi. Wish you all a very happy Ekadashi. And please see the fast opening time tomorrow and record that only open your fast that time. So, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Yes, we will end
Mataji, sorry, everything is
the
Hare Krishna. Mataji, we couldn't do completely.
record. Thank you, Saurabh. Thank you, Rasarati. Hare Krishna. Sorry, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you. See you all next week. 10th July, Chaturmas is starting. We will send you a video. 10th July. I just I'll send the old recording, class recording. I'll send it in the group.
Regarding
Hare
what,
Krishna,
Mataji?
everyone. Thank you, Sara. Chaturmas, Chaturmas. The 4 months we need to observe. We don't eat certain things, no? Some people have started already today from Ekadashi. Some people start from Purnima. So from 10th of July, we will, like, first we don't eat green vegetables, and next month curd, then next month milk, and then last month urad dal. Like, I think some of you would be remembering. I'll share the old recording of class. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Saurabh. Thank you, Rasvati.